Hey, welcome back YouTubers to another hashtag TTH review on the D-Day build. Well, more of an update, I should say. So yes, it it does look a bit of a mess at the moment, but it is at the plastering stage. Um, got a bit done today, I must say, comparing to the last video's update. Yeah, so let's walk you through it. So the plaster base I've put down here, there were a lot of markings and paint smears and everything on here. So I've plastered over, and then when it's dry, I will spray it blue for the water. Um, Not too much detail is going to go into the water because, as I said, this isn't really a diorama. It is going to be a playable table. So yeah, I thought, why not? And I'm working with very limited equipment and tools. So those of you that follow like the terrain tutor, for example, his link was put down in one of the previous videos I did on this update when I first started. Like the way he did his was incredible, and obviously we're all different, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of this, it's going to be a bit rough and ready, but still the way it's going and the design in my head, it should work out when it's done. So yeah, this is going to be blue for the two landing craft, obviously your beach section, and then I did quite a bit today on the cliffs. Plastered this in, carried on carving out, so now you got this little footpath running all along here. Did a bit of a trench. It's not a very deep trench, but it fits. You can put figures in it. Okay, the bunker, right. So I was having a bit of a problem because Warlord Games has those AT shaped bunkers and that flank bunker. They used to do a set called the Atlantic Wall. I unfortunately was a bit slow on the uptake, so I missed out on that set, and I know it has been discontinued, which is a pity because the bunkers in that particular set would have worked really well for this. But I thought, sometimes you're gonna have to go to plan B and make your own stuff. So this took a bit of a while today. It was a bit of a mix and match, but I think so far, I mean, once it's painted grey and you can see the color differentiation from the natural cliffs, and then obviously here, and then obviously this is going to have sandbags along here, and then some other details. So yeah, I mean, I've got a bit of the shape from, as I said, I took the inspiration from Company of Heroes and Saving Private Ryan. Those bunkers weren't entirely accurate, but I thought for this one it would look quite good. And for the gameplay, you won't necessarily have to have figures inside. I mean, you can, because I've made quite a big gap in the back of the bunker. So you can if you want. Otherwise, you put a marker on and say, okay, you've got an MG team in there. And then if the troops here manage to get a grenade through or a bazooka round or something, then obviously the bunker's taken out. This little piece, don't let it fool you. It's actually just holding this piece up. This has been glued and plastered, so until it is 100% dry, I will not remove this piece. Otherwise, I think this thing is going to collapse. Bit of a crack going through there, but it's fine because the way I've plastered it, it's going to look like concrete once I've sprayed. Unfortunately, as I said, because of the severe winter we're going through right now, these things are struggling to dry. Usually, I do these boards in the holiday, in the summer period when it dries quite quickly, and I'm trying out different filler. So yeah, I've made a little mortar pit over here. Not really a pit because the mortars that you have for bolt action with their bases, it will fit in there, and you put your spotters somewhere so it can be able to lock a target there. That little piece over there, I was going to have a flak 88 emplacement, but it's also space for an MG. This is a very infantry orientated table. It does have space for armor. That's why I created this little, I don't know what you call it, a draw or a causeway or something going up here. It's a bit rough, obviously, because it's not a total slope. So, but tanks can fit game-wise. So yeah, I spent the most of today trying to get this all carved out and ready. I'm still trying to get my hands on a hot wire cutter. They're not very familiar here in this country, so yeah, I'm doing a lot of this by hand and trying to get it as natural as possible. But this is just like the first layer. And then I added another bit of a trench here, so if troops have now breached through here, then you can fit a couple of guys in there. And then obviously I'm going to have some ruined buildings here that are modular. And then I'm at the point now where can't really continue. One, because the stuff has to dry, as you can see, and two is because I'm really holding my fingers close here, but the bolt action longest day set is very tricky for me to get, so I have ordered it through one of my local stores. I'm hoping it comes through. It's kind of important. Like, I'm sure I can make do without it. You know, I can make a lot of things out of spares, but it would be great if I could get it. Not just because of the miniatures that come with it or the tank, but there's two bunkers that come with that set, and then your wire, and then your tank traps and everything like that. So obviously I'm going to have a line of shingle here, and then your tank traps and everything like that, and then some more wire, and then I think it comes with sandbags. Look, it's not a big deal. Look, if the stuff doesn't arrive, then I'll just have to order the stuff individually. But it will be a bit of a disappointment because this is going to be a D-Day orientated table, as I've said, like I've always wanted to do. And then, yeah, the bit of a coastal road thing going on here. So what I'm going to do for this piece maybe is I'm going to get a sander and actually Dremel it out a bit to make it a bit of a depth, and then filler it over to give it texture. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe another trench there, or I'm planning on putting one of the bunkers there, and then maybe another one here facing that way. I don't know. That's why, as I said, I need to get the set because I've done the groundwork of it now. I'm hoping you guys can see clearly what I'm talking about here. So that's there we go, try an overview. So the main part of it's done. It's quite sizable. So if we put like, you know, that's a miniature charging up. It is, as you can see, quite a big scale. I wanted to go for not just a very mediocre looking cliff face here. So yeah, as I said, I don't really, you know, I do a quick sketch on paper with these designs that I do in these tables. As those of you that may have followed my on my hobby group on Tabletop Hobbies, the pictures I posted of my winter table for Flames of War and the D-Day table, which I'm sure I posted on there. If I haven't, I apologize, but I didn't get enough time to do videos on those. Now those were obviously for Flames of War scale, which is like this, so they were a lot lower, but now this is proper, you know, sort of like Omaha Beach style. So yeah, I'm really trying to what am I trying to say? I'm really trying to capture that essence of the Atlantic wall. Obviously, you know, it needs to be playable as well. So there's areas where you can put your stuff. That little flat piece on top there, I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to do on there. I'm probably going to fill it with sandbags. So yeah, I might go on a spree to go and buy a whole lot of sandbags, because I do feel the sandbags that you get for this stuff for bolt action, they're not very big. You know, I don't have any at the moment, but they're kind of like that. I feel like the 1 in 48 scale sandbags are much better. But so yeah, I can always go out and get more. But for now, I'm going to wait and see what happens. When the set arrives, I'll be doing a review. And then any terrain-related stuff in that set, I will be sorting out and putting on here. Because, like, I wanted to plaster the beach surface, but I can't because the stuff locks in the, the stuff. And, as I said, tank traps and all kinds of things. So, yeah, it's going to be a purely scenario-based table. Like, the wire and that, you know, I'll leave 1 or 2 gaps. And then, obviously, if you have engineers, they can cut through. If not, you know, so yeah, that's pretty much the progress and the update I can give you guys today. I'm hoping to, yeah, as I said, I can't really do much. I might cut another trench over there somewhere, maybe right at the back, and then yeah, so that's gonna be it for now. I might actually do a why not, I might put another pit in there somewhere for some emplacement of some sort. I'm just trying to work on space. You see, I don't know where the bunkers are going to go when I get them, so that's the thing. But otherwise, that is the update up till now. I'm hoping to get a lot more done before I start up work again. And then, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Trying to give you guys a few more images of what's going on here. As I said, ignore this. It's nothing. It's just holding it up. And then the the draw going up the beach with some rock I added from the garden, MG emplacement over there. And then, yeah, I'm going to sort out that piece over there, but as I said, the stuff will get done. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. And as always, hope you guys enjoyed the very brief video. And I will see you guys in the next update. Looking forward to it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks.